Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Tuesday lunch chat. Ooh, it's lunch chat time. Thank you for joining me. My name is Sarah, and I own this place. This is not another hat. It's a fantabulous yarn store, and there's more than yarn here, located in Hood River, Oregon, which is the heart of the Columbia River Gorge. So welcome. Every Tuesday I go live here on our Facebook page to show you everything that's new or interesting, or make sure you haven't missed anything important, announcements, you know how it goes. So it is the peak of knitting season right now, which means there's always something fun going on and fun coming in and boxes to unpack. And this week, the big news is Malabrigo Days, which we are celebrating here in the store. Okay, before we dive into that though, I want to talk to you really quick about a very important topic. Popcorn. Very, very important. Okay, I bring things in sometimes to the store because I personally am obsessed with them. And I figure if I like them so much, you will too. Right? So one of those things is a product you've probably seen in other places sometimes, but I absolutely love it. My whole family is addicted to microwave popping Amish Country popcorn. I know this is a yarn store. Yes, this is knitting store. This is very important though. Popcorn is a healthy snack for your knitting. I mean, for while you're knitting. Your knitting doesn't want to eat popcorn, but you can. So we were gifted a bag of this Amish Country popcorn a couple of years ago at my house. And then we acquired this tool because we were like, actually popping popcorn, how do we do that? This is how. So this is a silicone popcorn popper. It's microwave and dishwasher safe. You put in your popcorn. It comes with 2 little freebie packs to the fill line. This is how it folds up flat, but this bottom pops out and it becomes this bowl. And then literally that's all you do. You don't put anything else in. And then you put it in your microwave and boom, popcorn. And it's got this special lid that rises up with it as the popcorn pops so it doesn't spill. Comes in a bunch of colors. So for real, I had to bring this in because I'm obsessed with this popcorn. There are so many different kinds. I've tried multiples. I just grabbed one. This is purple. Go figure. And then we have this 2-pound bag here. But then we also have a 14-ounce can jar. This is blue. You guys probably think I've lost my mind. But I'm very serious about my snacks. There's a whole bunch of amazing seasonings. I just grabbed one flavor. This is ranch, but there's like cheddar. There's just like every kind of seasoning, dill, I think. But I've saved the best for last because this is the best. This is called ballpark style popcorn salt. That's all. And it is so good. So good. You just take a tiny bit. It goes a long ways. Like this will last you forever. And the popcorn, you pop such a small amount each time for like a big old serving of popcorn. It will also last forever. So great gifts here. Things that I can highly endorse because, I eat them myself. So, oh, sweet. We had somebody in who was super stoked about this. Yes. See? If you know, you know. And if you don't know, get some because it is that good. So one of these poppers is staying here in the store for us to make popcorn when we want. So all of the staff is very excited as well. So check that out. It's all on the website, Amish Country Popcorn. It's all under that name. So, okay, what's next? Okay, also one more thing before we move on to Malabrigo Days. Cocoknits has released the cutest tools. This tray, cup, and dish are magnetic themselves, but to each other also. And they're perfect for storing your tools and not letting them get lost in the bowels of your couch or knitting chair or wherever. So if you look on the website, some of the photos show like you could put one of the little clips, those little Cocoknits makers clips here, and it's great for holding other things to the side. So it's really, really fun. They come a la carte, so you could just get the tray, just the dish, just the cup, or you can get them all together. And they are so beautiful. It all comes in linen. This is the classic linen, and this is that biodegradable plastic that Cocoknits uses for their products. That's like actually good for the environment. And then each component comes in a different color. Like I think the cup comes in light pink, and the tray comes in fog gray, and the dish comes in like duck egg blue, I think. So check these out. These are on the website, brand new from Cocoknits. If you're a Cocoknits fan, like you have all of those markers and tools like I do, you need this. I did get this for myself because right now my cats are obsessed with my stitch markers, and this reins things in just a smidge. It's gonna make it a little bit more difficult for them to get their hands on one. Yes, they might even foil a curious kitty cat. Exactly. Okay, that's it. We're moving on to Malabrigo Days. So if you've missed my previous announcements, Malabrigo turned 20 this year, as did we. I mean, birthday twins. Hello. I stocked my store on opening day with their original yarn, which is worsted, Malabrigo worsted. It was the single ply, single spin, non-washable, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's non-washable worsted weight yarn, and it was so soft and squishy, and the colors, they were amazing. I mean, that was the infancy of Malabrigo, and we've had them ever since for 20 straight years. I don't actually even know. I don't think there is another brand in this store we can say we had all the way from day one till now. That's amazing. Honestly. Sorry, just doing a quick visual scan. No, there's not another single. I mean, even Barocco, we didn't start carrying Barocco until a year in or something like that. So truly OG right here, me and Malabrigo, right? So in honor of their anniversary and our anniversary, we are taking this entire week to celebrate Malabrigo Days. And what that includes is all sorts of goodness. So let's start with this. This is my brand new cowl design. It's called Merriment because we are celebrating with a lot of merriment. And it is a circular knit cowl, so there's no wrong side showing. And it can wrap twice around your neck. Oh, and it's so cute. This is knit in Malabrigo Rios. One skein each of 3 colors. I used teal feather, magenta, and Virgo. This is the Virgo. And unfortunately, I think we sold yesterday out of several of those. But we have bundles. Of course we have bundles. So I've put together some combos for you. The original combo sold out, but if you wanted to get really close, you could get a magenta, excuse me, magenta Solis. That's this blue-green right here. And Virgo. I mean, it's just slightly lighter than the teal feather that I used. So if you're looking for this combo, we've got one more Solis. So magenta, Solis, and Virgo would be your substitute. But check out our bundles page because I've put together all kinds of other combinations. It's just one skein each of 3 colors, and it's so fun. It goes back and forth between, we'll get a little closer look here. This is just a slip stitch pattern, so it looks fancy. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Slip stitch, so you're only ever working one color at a time. It's not a 2-color cowl. So if you're freaked out by color work still, this is not a 2-color cowl, even though it looks like it. So 1 color per row, which is so handy. And then this is just a very basic mesh pattern. So if you're new to lace, that you'll find this to be absolutely doable. And more advanced knitters, you'll cruise right through this. It's done on a 16-inch 7 and 8 needle. You go back and forth because this tends to be tighter right here. So you go up to your 8 and then you go down to your 7 in the lace area. So comfortable, warm, cozy, squishy, delicious. And the length of each motif varies throughout, so you can basically arrange it to match any mood. You want less green, you want more green, you know, whatever you want, or, you know, your color C basically. Just very, very all around wearable. And of course, when it gets really cold, you bundle it up twice, zip that coat, and you are cozy. All right, that's Merriment. So for club members, don't forget that as long as you're logged in, this is free for you right now, limited time, one of the perks of being in the club. And it's not all we have to talk about. Oh, while you're contemplating buying Rios for this, every purchase this week of Malabrigo yarn gets a free gift. We have a lot of fun little things. Your gift will be random. There's 20-year anniversary stickers. There's little cute tags that you can sew onto your Malabrigo projects. Stitch markers that say Malabrigo. Buttons, big fat stickers, all kinds of goodies. So everybody who orders Malabrigo this week gets a free gift in their package. That's not all, folks. We're doing prizes. So let me show you something else that we have. So as another way to celebrate their 20th anniversary, Malabrigo launched a new yarn. It's called Vientos. It's which means winds, but it's also a little play on words because the word for 20 is veinte, which is V-E-I-N-T-E. And then you switch the I and the E and you get vientos. Well, and you add an O on the end, but basically it's a similar word. And they've got special colors in vientos to honor their anniversary as well. So we have vientos fully in stock. I talked about it probably a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to flip the camera around in a few minutes to give you guys a tour of the rest of what's going on. But I'll show you the wall of vientos because it is so full and beautiful and the colors are just like, So Vientos is a bulky weight yarn and knits up like on a size 10 needle at 3.5 stitches to the inch. Projects go fast. We have some beautiful accessories to show you in Vientos. Julia whipped out this Gorge Winds hat. This is our pattern here in the store. Takes one skein of Vientos. And she used one of the anniversary colors, which is called veinte. So this is veinte right here, this lovely bright teal green. And I'm going to put the hat on. All right, so here we have the Gorge Winds hat. Super, super cute. Then to complement that, I also worked up a sample using the other anniversary color and veinte in the Bulky Thistle cowl by Patricia Lavaniella. I get that name, I butcher that all the time, but we'll post a link to this. This just takes one skein each of your two colors. In fact, I wonder how much Julia had left of this because I had it'd be close. I don't think you can get the hat and the cowl both with one skein. I think you would need two skeins of whatever your hat color was to do both together. But how cute is this Bulky Thistle cowl? So I used the other anniversary color, which is called Vicenal. Vicenal means like 20th anniversary or 20th. And I just used them together because Malabrigo gave us each a skein at their anniversary party at H&H last May. And I didn't originally think these two colors would look good together, but they totally do. And it's funny because we have kind of a teal and pink theme happening here. We've got the Merriment in the really bold jewel tones, and then we've got the Bulky Thistle cowl and the Gorge Winds hat in the lighter tones. So check that out. Let's come back to the prize question. I think my tags are stuck together. Hold on. There we go. Oh, let me hold up the cowl closer for you because now that I have it off. The stitch pattern is so fun. So beautiful. There's the wrong side. But yeah, so you start back and forth and you increase up and then you join it to the rounds for the last bit. And another just really comfy, easy to wear. So we're gonna give away prizes throughout this whole week. We are gonna give away prizes for people who purchase Malabrigo. We're gonna do some live spontaneous prizes in the store. And guess what? Wouldn't you know it? We're gonna do one right now on this video. Real quick, Julia, it's the bulky thistle cowl. Bulky thistle cowl. It was in our newsletter 2 weeks ago when we launched the Vientos, or maybe that was 3 weeks ago. So I featured it with another pattern, but it was something I suggested as a project for Vientos. Julia, are you able to see the comments right now? Like the people commenting? I gotta wait a second because the responses to the comments come in really slow to me. So we're gonna just do Sometimes Julia cannot see all of the names of the people who are commenting. Okay, and so of course now I can't see anything. There we go. It's coming. There you go. Okay, would you please select me a random winner? This is what we are giving away. This is a skein of Vientos in Sunset and a skein in Amphibian. Beautiful combo for you to make your own bulky thistle cowl, bulky thistle thorn cowl, or Gorge Winds hat, or whatever else you would like to do. So Julia is gonna pick from all of the, can you not see everybody that's on it? Like, I can see a bunch. Comment on our comments right now if you want to win this. Julia will give it a second and she will look, and then you're also going to get this beautiful Malabrigo sticker. So there we go. Now people are commenting. If you want to win this combo of Vientos, this Sunset and Amphibian to make your own project, we're going to pick a random winner here. In additional, let's see, what else is happening with the Malabrigo? Oh, as soon as we pick the winner, I'll show you. I have to take the camera off to show you what else is happening this week for Malabrigo Days. Okay, Julia, whenever you think you've got enough names there to put it in the little random thingy and give us a winner, you can let me know who it is. She's getting the names now. Perfect. I know that's not even the end of the prizes. We're going to give away another combo in the same colors that I used. We're going to give away a Merriment cowl combo. We have bags here I'm going to show you in just a minute. So lots and lots of, Jen, pick me. Lots and lots of prizes all throughout this week. So sorry, Julia's probably posted it already and I haven't seen it yet because I always have this lag in what I can see for Terry Harder. Yay, Terry, longtime customer. Yay, Terry. She doesn't live here locally, but she sure makes a point to visit when she can. So Terry, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. We will send you, we've got your address. We'll send you your prize forthwith. And now Julia kept selecting herself. Was that like a Freudian thing? Like you just really wanted this combo for your own little project? Okay, let me take the camera off the little thing here. We're gonna flip it around and I wanna show you what we have set up in store. If you're able to come in this week at all, we've got a yarn tasting with nearly all of the Malabrigo yarns. They didn't send us every single yarn, but I'd say they sent us 90% of their yarns and they are ready to go. So let's flip it around. All right. So here we have our yarn tasting all ready to go. Our little placemats identify each yarn. They've been cast on and they're ready for your fingers so that you can get a feel for them and do a little knitting. I have to tell you, one of the ones that was a total surprise that I have not used before is this one right here, Mora, 100% mulberry silk. Holy beautiful, Batman. This stuff feels, oh my gosh, it's silk. It's beautiful. So we have one table here. These are laced through the beginning of worsted. And then, of course, our poor little mannequins are naked because I have those samples off. But there's some of the other prizes. We have some skeins of Caprino here, skeins of Dos Tierras, which is an alpaca wool blend. Really beautiful. I got to step around we haven't carried this yarn, but I really liked this one as well. It has a lot more structure than I expected for a wool alpaca blend. It's, is it half and half? Yeah, it's half and half, wool baby alpaca. But boy, it felt really, really nice when I casted it on. It's a DK. This is, here it is in its little sample, and that's where I cast it on. I really, really liked that one. And these individual ones are for sale. We don't have colors. They're not online. You have to buy them in the store because they just sent us a random assortment. But if you're looking to try some, we do have some in for sale in store. And then we continue over here to our second table where we pick up with the rest of worsted, and then we move into chunky and super bulky. We've got Rasta, Caracol. So some more skeins for sale. We've got Noventa, more Dos Tierras, and then we have their spinning fibers here to sample if anyone wants to take a little bit of spinning fiber. Also free patterns with the purchase of some of the yarns. So much goodness happening here with Malabrigo Days. So I hope you're all able to celebrate with us in some form, whether that means buying online and getting your name entered in prizes, trying out some of those patterns that we just showed you, coming by the store, sampling these yarns, these lovely yarns here, etc. We are looking forward to celebrating with you and Malabrigo all week. So quick reminder, let me flip the camera one more time. We've got our food drive happening right now for our local food bank fish. And even if SNAP benefits come back on, everyone knows, right, that does not mean that there's going to be food security for those in need this winter. It's really important that we step up where we can. So we are trying to do our part in that. You can bring in food for donation. We've got a list on our website if you need suggestions of what the appropriate things are to donate. And when you donate, you get entered to win a set of Chayagu interchangeable needles. A set, people. Set. The whole thing. And not to leave anyone out, if you would like to participate and help, you can go on our website and you can actually donate money, 5, 10, 15, 20, 200, 300,000, whatever you like. We will also enter you in the drawing, and the 100% of those donations is going to fish. No fees coming out, no part of it or whatever. It's 100% of what you donate is going to go to the food bank. So that goes through the end of November. You still have time to get entered in the contest to win a set of needles. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in today and sticking through all of my yapping. I hope to see you in the store or see your name come through online soon. Otherwise, you'll find me back here next week. Same time, same place. Have a lovely, lovely week. May it be full of fibery goodness. All right, take care.